Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today is the day. We have got final preparation for Freedom Weekend. That's right, we've got a lot of stuff to do, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get to work. We are only a couple days away from Freedom Weekend, and I don't have the Ridge Crib up here. Look, right here's where the Ridge Crib's gonna go, right next to the gazebo, and it had just been too muddy to get it up. Well, regardless of the mud, I have got to get work done. We have got to get the porta potties moved. We've got to get tables and chairs set up. We got to get 3 fields bush hogged. We got to mow. We got to mow all of that grass. Look, it's getting really, really tall over there, and that's where people are going to camp. So lots of work to do today. It's going to be fun. It's going to be hot. It's going to be about 100 degrees, heat index a bazillion. I'm bright and early working this morning, guys. I got up at the crack of dawn, been drinking my Arizona48coffee.com. Thank you, Eric, for that. Not a paid sponsorship. And so it's got me going, and hopefully it's not too muddy to get this tractor out and get all the everything moved around, get the bush hog on. Because right now I got the Dragon box blade on it. I've got the pallet forks on it, and you can still see it is a muddy mess right there. But that sun right there is gonna be drying it up. Hopefully have a little bit of a breeze, because it's gonna be hot on that tractor. But it's gonna be fun. I'll have a little bit of an aerial view for you. Well, let's do this. In addition to bush hogging, I'm also gonna be having the bad boy mower mowing all around the ridge here. Last time I used the bad boy, remember, the grass was up to my neck. Today, it should not be that bad except for the mud. So I'm gonna do that later in the afternoon when that sun has a chance to get up in the sky and dry all this mud back here, because right now it's in the shade. So we also have the trailer connected here because we have to go get the Oklahoma Joe grill. We got to get the Blackstone, bring it all up, set it up for the cooking area. I've got tables right here. I've got coolers right here. All this needs to be cleaned up and filled with ice. We're going to have a cooking area under the gazebo back there. We'll have, this is the band area for the live band coming on Saturday night. We'll have tables and chairs over here because the food truck's going to be on the other side of this massive solar carport. So the food truck window will be facing this way. People can get their food, eat right here. I think I got a plan. We're going to be putting a bunch of pop-up tents and stuff all along this dirt line right here in the gravel. And then we'll have a dance floor right in here. So the band plays right there. We'll be dancing right here. We'll have tents right here so people can have a little, of course it'll be dark, but get under there just in case it rains. I don't think it's going to rain now. I think most of the rain is gone. It's left its remnant, all this mud. But so I've got fans. I got some big industrial fans from Meredith, and I got a big speaker. We're going to be doing karaoke. That's right. We'll have a PA system, microphone, doing some karaoke. It is going to be a fun time. But before the fun time starts, I got to get to work. Got the trailer ready. We've got to get our Oklahoma Joe here, get it taken up for cooking on the weekend. We've also got to get this Blackstone over here. I got a really nice Blackstone. And matter of fact, this thing has never been used. That's gonna have to be seasoned, ground off. This is the hot tub right here, and it has not been used since last year. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it done because I've got to put landscape fabric and all those rubberized pavers that are over there under this up at the ridge. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing that this weekend, but we definitely need to get the Blackstone and the Oklahoma Joe there. And all the chairs got to go up top. And I also need this big chest because I usually keep charcoal and barbecue accessories in there. So eventually I'll be bringing the Ridge Crib up, but not today, not today. Oh my gosh. Gonna have to push. Had to get the big guns out. I got Grandma Carol gonna help me stabilize and push this. All right, so I'm gonna lift up and then you push. I'm gonna pull, of course. I'll be taking most of it. I got my Crocs in 4-wheel drive, so 1, 2, 3. Look at that, she's a superwoman. Woohoo! Thank you very much. This black stone uncovered. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Woo, we got a big load there. Get it taken up to the ridge, get it unloaded, and start maybe doing some bush hogging. Come on. stack it right here. Nothing special.
Nothing special?
Am I gonna be in the way?
Yeah, you're gonna be in the way.
Never have too much firewood. There.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
Before I mow with the bad boy up here, because it's still real muddy, and before I try to put the porta potties off onto the tree line because it's still muddy, and before I put the yard decorations out because it's still muddy, I think I'm going to go ahead and bush hog the fields. It may be too muddy, but hey, it's a tractor. I think I'll be all right. I got my fanned hat. Thank you, Murr. Appreciate you very much. I got my frozen water bead polka dot neckerchief. Thank you, Grandma Carol. Keep me nice and cold. It took me forever to get the bush hog on the tractor. The drive shaft sleeve, it's seized. You know, you saw DD5, theirs seized. Well, mine seized too. A few busted knuckles later, I finally got it unseized, got it attached to the PTO on the tractor. So, all right, let's go ahead and bush hog some fields. I'm not going to take you on the entire trip, but I'll let you see a little bit of everywhere, and then we'll come back, and maybe the ground will be dry enough. We'll put the porta potties out, but we also got to get the bad boy mower and mow all around the ridge. And we got some really cool Freedom Weekend decorations to put out too, so stick around. Guys, that was rough. I just got done bush hogging. It is getting dark. The sun is already set, and I'm just getting done bush hogging. I had so many problems. Come here. Let me show you what I had over here. First thing that gave me a pain was getting the PTO shaft on the PTO output of the tractor. It had seized up. I had to lubricate it. I had to hammer it and pull on it. Eventually I got it on. That took a long time. And then one time I had the blades, you know, these blades that are up under here, those blades right there, I had those blades get spun up on themselves. I had to lift it up, block it up, and use a sledgehammer and get them undone. So eventually I got that done. Then I had the PTO clutch. The clutch right there started slipping. It had been seized up, it loosened up, and then it just started smoking out. You may have seen it, you may actually see the smoke in the drone footage, but I had to adjust that. So goodness gracious. All of the bush hogging is done though. Whew. I mean, I didn't do a good job as I normally do, but it's done. So now I gotta get up bright and early, and I still have to mow the ridge before people start showing up, and I still gotta move the ridge crib. I gotta put out all the decorations. I got most of the, everything else set up. But guys, tomorrow morning is gonna be busy, so don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back, okay? Here we go. Good morning. The sun is just coming up over the ridge, and I've been getting it since a couple hours ago. It is time to finally get the hand wash stations put in place, get the porta potties put in place. I still got to mow up here, weed eat, a lot more set up. People are coming. Today is Thursday. Today is the work day. I don't know if they're going to get here before I get it all done. I'm going to try my best to get it all done before they get here. You know what I'm saying? So let's get these hand wash stations moved and the porta potties, and then I'm gonna get on that bad boy and start going roundy roundy. Woo! It's heavy. I got lots of water in here. Super heavy. All right, we got the porta potties moved without a stinky disaster. Hand wash stations are moved, and I got trash cans everywhere. Guys, I actually have 5 large trash cans to collect refuse. So don't worry about making the ridge dirty. My people are gonna keep it in the trash can. Now let's check out what we got here. So this is the solar carport. This will be the main get together area. This is also going to be the food trucks over there, so the table's right there where everybody eats. We still have the pavilion over there, the cooking station, the fire pit around the back. I'll show you that in a second. But you can see off in the woods is where I put the porta potty, so it should stay shaded and won't get all like a poopy sauna. And right here is the dual hand wash station. So people with the food truck eat right here, wash their hands before they eat. People coming out of the restroom, the porta potty, can come right here, wash their hands, make sure they got paper towels, soap, and you just step on right here, and that makes the water come out. Isn't that pretty cool? And then you just put your napkins, your paper towels right there. The porta potties are very, very clean. I mean, for now, we'll see how they are later. I did a weed eat all the way back into it. I'll clean it up some more. Still have to mow. I have not mowed yet. I'm waiting for the grass to dry. But you can see we got toilet paper. Even Grandma Carol has put Febreze in each one of them. So, and everything is level, nice and good. So let's walk over to the second station. I'll show you what we have over there. So this pavilion here, we got the cooking station. We got the Blackstone. We got some firewood. We got all the chairs set up. And right back here is the porta potty. So porta potty, same amenities. I got it I got it weed eated. I'll still have to mow right here. And if we come over here, I've got the hand wash station and the trash can. So everything should be good to go. Now it's time for me to hop on this bad boy, get all this grass mowed around here, do a bunch of weed eating, and then I've also got to put the welcome signs, the banners, the flags, the no parking signs. I still got lights and all that to put up. That's going to be with the family when they get here. I'm just trying to get all the main things done before they get here. They can help me put lights and other decorations up. But all right, so let me go and get on this mower, and we'll get this job done. Everything is mowed and weed eated. Now I've got to get the parking, no parking signs out, and we will be done for today. People will start arriving. And guys, if you want to see the Ridge crib move up to the ridge, that'll be on the next video. And between now and then, you'll see ramblings with all the decorations, the flags, and the little swirly things, and the stars, and the lights. All that you'll check out on other videos. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, okay? Make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And guys, I love every single one of you. We're gonna go put these banners up and these parking signs, and I'll be right back. Looks a lot better. Everything's mowed and weed eated. I do have some grass. It looks pretty nice. Of course, everywhere around the foundation is just dirt, but right here looks pretty good. Coming upon the fields are cut. Not my best cutting, but they're cut. And I think they turned out pretty nice. There are lots of nice parking areas up here too, if anybody wants to park, or camp too. Well, there you go. I think that looks really, really nice. Little banner, the entryway, so when people drive up, they can know this is it right here. Come on in. The ridge is open. So you go over that way to Grandma Carol's, you go that way up to the ridge to my place. We got some overflow parking in this area right here. Nice and high, nice and dry. And I got a couple designated parking signs Again, we'll be doing pickup trips in the Kubota and side-by-sides, four-wheelers, getting people up to the ridge where they need to be. Some people have e-bikes and trikes and all that too, but we'll make sure everybody stays out of the muddy areas and don't get stuck. And just down from the overflow parking, this is the S-curve that goes up to Grandma Carol's, and no parking. We got designated. I'm gonna park mine down there. Meredith's gonna park hers. David and White Rock and Pops, you know, they got their campers over there. So we don't want this area over here filling up with cars. And that is lower over there. It might get a little wet and muddy. So no parking at Grandma Carol's. But if you do want to know where parking is that way. Now, some people may be camping up under the tree line in the big entry field here and the field over there. Hopefully not too far over there because that's where the bees are. But we will have overflow parking along this area also. So it's nice, dry, flat area. Again, back in there are some really good camping spots too, and under the tree line. So let's go ahead and get the rest up the ridge. This way to parking! Woohoo! More parking right here in this area as you're heading up. Absolutely no parking in this area. It is wet and very soft, very, very soft. Up here though, let's put some parking signs. As you come up the curve to the ridge, we got some really good parking right here. That's nice and dry and it's fairly level, and I got another parking sign right there. But up there, we'll see what's going on. This area right here past the curve, up at the ridge where the carport is and everything, this area is no parking because the food truck's going to be right there, and the food truck has an extra car with them, another cook, so they'll take that spot. And all this area here is going to be designated for the band, Big Wheel, their spouses. That's right, we're going to make sure all this area stays open for them because they'll be playing up there and they'll be moving their stuff up, getting set up, and this is their area. Besides getting the ridge crib moved up here, I still have a lot to do. I've got to get all these coolers cleaned out, get them full of ice. I think I still got games to get out, party decorations. Again, when the family starts getting here, I'm gonna say, here's some decorations. Here start wiping these tables down, you know, cleaning these fans off. And I gotta start running the extension cords out to fans and speakers, and you know, make sure everybody has power available in the party area. Now in your camping area and your tent area, that's up to you. But I'm gonna make sure, you know, that if someone has a cell phone they need to charge up here or something like that, that I got them taken care of. Whew. Oh, guys, it's been fun. It's been a lot of pressure, but a lot of fun pressure, a lot of good pressure. And I can't wait till the party to start. Ooh, it's gonna be so fun. So if you like today's video, again, give it a big thumbs up. I do appreciate it. That notification bell is right down there. Love every single one of you. Stick around, more fun coming on the ridge. Gonna move the ridge crib next video. Love you. Have a blessed day and go Ridge Life. Woo! Happy Freedom Weekend. Yeah.